Hello, today we're going to be talking about the possible leak of Mafia 4, but first I want to just say if you comment any questions that you got for me for the Q&A, which is going to be going ahead the end of this month probably, just until I've got a good amount of questions for a good amount of video, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So Mafia 4, I wasn't expecting this to come out, and I wasn't expecting to make this video today, but I saw something that was quite interesting, and this was that it's been leaked supposedly from someone who works at ESRB in Canada, reviewing text scripts from games, subtitles mostly, supposedly, but most of the properties are sent in as code names, and the publisher, he's an avid gamer, and he kind of like figures them out or whatever. I don't know all the background to it, but whatever. It's supposed to be a Mafia 4 or a spin-off from Mafia, and this is what they've got so far. So the location and period is in, it's called Saint Fortuna, which is Las Vegas and Lost Heaven, but it's going to be in like multiple time periods supposedly. It's supposed to be set or in the 40s and in the 80s, but you're going to have, it's going to be set in the 40s in Lost Heaven, and then it's going to be set in Las Vegas in the 1980s, so it's going to be like a 40-year gap. Don't know why, but main protagonist is supposedly a dirty cop named Hayne, who gets himself involved in a gambling scam early on, and the game is very branching in terms of who you want Hayne to be. So he could be like a bad cop, but considering he's already a dirty cop, but then he can be like a cop who changes his ways. So he starts cracking down on the mob instead of letting them getting on with what they're doing. And the secondary protagonist is supposedly a judge who's in Lost Heaven. Obviously, he's trying to put a trial against all these mobsters, and whose career spans in the 1940s. So with this little information that we've got, and again, we don't know if this is even true or just completely bollocks, but just to try and put some clarity into what this is saying. It could be set in Las Vegas. It's a completely different location that we're used to, because we obviously never heard or seen Las Vegas in the Mafia universe yet. And the fact that it's set in Lost Heaven as well in the 1940s, this could possibly be an introduction to the Salieri family, who also run Lost Heaven in the 1940s, and seeing what they were doing in that space of time from Mafia 1 to Mafia 2, if you know what I mean, because they were still active during 1951, seeing as they got Tommy Angelo killed through a contract. So that would be quite interesting to see them spanning off to Las Vegas and seeing the whole new characters who's in the Salieri family. And also, this game could be heavily influenced by the movie Casino, which is set in Las Vegas during around that time. So obviously the Chicago mob in the movie are the most prominent crime family in Las Vegas, but obviously there's more families in Las Vegas at the time. So that could be another doorway into introducing new families, or reintroducing us with old ones. But I could see this like being based around the movie, where the mobs like got a tight grip around Las Vegas, and the FBI are trying to sort of like take them down and stuff like that, and that's where the judge comes in. But again, it's too early even to tell if this is even real, so I'm not really knowing where to go on this, to be quite honest. But the fact is that if this is true, and then that's like, it's a really good setup, because it'll be in the mid 80s, which we've never been in like the time zone before, the era, and this could introduce or reintroduce old characters that haven't been used since older games, like Eddie Scarpa and other families like the Vincis and stuff like that. So again, take it with a fucking pinch of salt, but it's a possibility. Again, it's a possibility, but we won't know until there's been an official release. So that's about it. Don't forget to comment your questions, and I won't be answering any questions on any videos. I'll be answering all comments in that Q&A video, so Yeah. See you next one. Goodbye.